On Friday last week, I had the opportunity to meet with the Eurobodalla Aged Care and Dementia Networking Group, talking about aged care packages and dementia in general. And while I have asked them to send quick summary emails regarding their primary concerns and asking to present these to the Minister, there were some recurring themes. Due to the media hype and the lack of real care by those in opposition, there's been a bit of confusion about aged care packages and what this actually means for people and some concerns of the waiting list. On Budget Day, the government announced that thousands of new home care packages would be on offer. I understand this means the number of home aged care packages will rise from 87,000 to 151,000. That is a vast improvement. It's been of great community interest to know that the $200 million that the Turnbull Government has invested in boosting dementia research in the initiative, and that in this third year of the plan, we know there are a series of potentially world-leading Australian projects now underway to combat dementia. It's amazing that 127 projects involving 285 researchers working across 24 universities and research institutions are presenting major milestones towards dementia prevention, management and cure. Dementia is the second most common cause of death in this country, and for women it has eclipsed heart disease to become the leading cause. Around 425,000 Australians are living with the condition, and estimates of 1,700 people believed to be developing dementia each week. It is critical that we find effective prevention and cures, otherwise we can expect 1.1 million Australians to have dementia by the middle of this century, meaning more than 600 people a day will be at risk of developing the disease. Some of the advances of our groundbreaking research include the promise of ultrasound technology to improve memory and slow the onset of dementia, determining if increased brain iron levels are the missing link in the development of dementia, the impact of childhood stress as a dementia risk factor, especially amongst Aboriginal Australians, the potential for eye scans to reveal 3 biomarkers associated with the early signs of cognitive decline, and harnessing the power of music to assist people in managing and living with dementia, which I would imagine would be extremely beneficial. With specialised staff training, including massage, music and reminiscence therapies to improve dementia care, as many of the elderly slip into their original cultural background, particularly from those of another nation. The $5.3 million pilot program aimed at improving aged care for people living with dementia through an emphasis on applying innovation is indeed a great initiative, and community groups all around are looking forward to the rollout of this program. Statistics show that dementia particularly affects 3 in 10 people over the age of 85 and almost 1 in 10 people over the age of 65. Kiama Municipal Council, in conjunction with Dementia Australia and research done by the UOW, developed a great model of awareness and community engagement around the needs and solution pathways for those suffering from dementia in their community. The network in Eurobodalla wishes to start having discussions on the strategies to introduce just such a program. Today I've sent contact details to make sure that network combines with Kiama so they can start. Last week, the Eurobodalla Dementia Network Committee presented a number of ideas to me, and I'd like to take this opportunity to put some on the table. We'd love to have a pilot program to develop a Beyond 65s hub, to examine the potential financial pathways, maximise ACAT time and reduce paperwork compliance, to assist the work done by ACAT and RAS, which is the Regional Assessment Services team, and better determine ways forward and develop a better pathway, not only for people ready to receive aged care packages, but also for their carers. As we explored their ideas, we discussed that some form of identifier number could be introduced so that the provider could help access information, because many of the dementia clients about to go into packages forget their number, and often the information is sent to them and they don't understand the material and they may lose it or ignore it. So we need to get something to help the providers. Under our reforms, all home care packages are provided to individual consumers rather than the previous method where home care packages were awarded to approved providers under an allocation process. This change now gives older Australians the ability to choose their own provider, to direct the government to subsidise that provider. They can change that provider if they wish, including even if they move to another state or a different region. These reforms allow such organisations as the Eurobodalla Dementia Network and the Kiama Council to meet with us to give feedback and take their ideas forward, so there are better services for people who are ready for aged care, who are needing home care packages or needing better care going through the journey of dementia.